Ben finally got a job.
It was their life and they loved it.
It looks really fresh to me. It looks kind of weird to me. I felt empty. Like shaking hands are really, really important, right? So like this. Yeah.
No.
No?
I don't look it. I don't look 30.
So his name is Ben. What do you think about him? Have you been in similar situation as he's having in the movie, the beginning of the movie?
But I do think that I related to him in regards to like, what do I do with my life? He's very much trying to figure out what do I do with my life. And so he's just trying to go through this movie. He's trying to go through and love everybody around him to the best of his ability. And help however he can, and I very much relate to him in that way.
Yeah, I think these days I can feel, empathize his feeling, his situation right now. It's because, I got married, but my wife is still alive. I don't retire yet.
You're not retired yet.
I have my original job. But I don't think I can focus on the job that I'm having right now. I don't know why.
I think Korean style versus American style, that's why you can empathize. In America, a lot of men, especially this generation, this guy, like my dad and the generation before, they like live to work. And the idea of retirement is like foreign concept. Whereas in Korea, work is so much like pushed on people to support so many other generations. Like in Korea, you're known for supporting like both the above generation and the below generation, and there's a lot of pressure because it's a collective we society. So I think that here there's a tendency of feeling like work is relentless. Whereas in America, people in that generation, this Ben's generation, it was their life and they loved it. So retirement was like kind of, like my dad doesn't want to retire. He can't imagine not working. But that's because American style work is a lot different from Korean.
How about you then?
My generation, I think, is getting it a little, I'm a little worried, actually. I'm a little worried. My generation like doesn't want to work. If I'm being completely honest.
To be honest, I had as Ben has, I also has had some time on my hands, a lot of free times. In the past, like over the past 3 or 4 months, I didn't have anything to do. So I just stayed at home like for whole days and just watching TV and just order some food, whatever I wanted to have. And then just meeting people, going outside and drinking, hanging around the street, nightlife. I'm having like so much fun nightlife. After that, I felt empty.
Nowhere to be thing.
No, yes. It hit me like a ton of bricks. So I feel like every human is made in a way to work or to focus really hard.
I think like he said, I have this hole in my life and he feels like he needs to fill it. I think everybody has that. For me, though, I'm a Christian, so I think the answer 100% is God. We were created for that relationship with God, and when we don't have it, that hole will never be filled. In that regard, is because I have this feeling of such purpose in my life is because of my like faith and relationship. So I don't have that hole of like, what is the point of my life? I feel very much like I have purpose, and my purpose is to love other people to the best of my abilities. And so, but I wasn't always a Christian, so I understand, because before I was a Christian, I felt that way too.
I understand what you're saying because I'm going to church these days. Ben finally got a job. And he found the flyers, and then he said, flyer. It said, cover letter you have to send
Yes.
in video. cover letter, you have to make a document.
Yes.
You have to film it.
Yeah, a video interview.
Isn't it really innovating?
Very innovative, yeah. Usually you do like these days, a lot of Zoom. Do you know Zoom?
I'm not a advanced
You're not
generation.
French.
Yes. No.
But yeah, it's a lot of Zoom interviews at first to see if you like connect with the person. And because of COVID, then you don't have to worry about getting sick. You see if you like the person. But this is not very common, the video interview.
Have you done this before?
For acting, you have to. But other jobs?
Can you show your acting skills?
Hi, my name, no, it's just me. It's not acting skills, it's just, hi, my name's Megan. I'm from America. I have to say how tall I am, blah, 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 blah. And then I turn to the side and then I turn back. They just want to see what you look like, that's it. But
And then Ben got a job as an intern.
yes, an old intern.
The boss or CEO of the startup company, her name is Jor. And then she said, okay, so high school senior intern or college senior intern, she said.
Yeah.
And then the guy next to her said, senior in life intern, something like that.
Yeah.
When you heard the words senior, then do you also, it reminds you like high school or college senior?
For sure. The only time that interns ever exist are like out of school.
Oh, okay.
Like you get your internship, you get a summer internship.
It's because in Korean, we don't really use senior in schools. Only we use the word senior, like
Elderly.
elderly.
Oh, we say like it's your senior year. So your fourth year of school, like freshman, sophomore, junior, senior year.
Yeah. So are you sophomore?
I graduated a long time ago.
Oh, really? I thought you were still a student.
No,
You're not.
I graduated in
Wow. Can you believe it?
2016.
She graduated school a long time ago.
Graduated 5 years ago from college. So I'm old. You can do the math.
Okay.
I don't look it. I don't look 30.
You look early 20s.
Honest.
Yes, 알았어.
I guess.
And then the way Ben's coworkers
Yeah.
treated him as a friend, it looks really fresh to
Yeah.
me. It looks kind of weird to me because we have kind of age hierarchies.
You're right. Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Like, how old are you? By the way, like I'm 70, and then I'm 24. You know.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, hey, how's it going? Yeah, that's very 미국 style. Yeah.
But can you do it to elder people? Like, hey, what's up?
I don't usually, but if I did, usually the elderly person would be a little confused, but they would think it's like not a negative thing. Like not that the person's being rude, but like if I saw my grandma, I'd be like, hi grandma, and she would be like, you know, but it would be like a cute moment, not that it's disrespectful. We don't have the hierarchy that is in Korea, you know, like we have a different hierarchy where it's how often have you met that person. So if it's your first time meeting them, you're gonna treat them more respectfully. But then the more you get to know them or the closer you are in like family relation, you can treat them more casually and you can speak more casually. Whereas like in Korean, I feel like there's such hierarchy between age
Even
and
1 year
and
age
speech.
gap too.
Yeah.
Even 1 year. I'm 1 year older than you, so you have to bow to
Yeah.
me. Loudly, I cannot hear you what you say, okay? Greet me loudly.
Yeah.
Did you bow to me? You didn't? You are very rude.
Yeah, we don't have.
You don't have?
Yeah, there's no bowing actually at all. I actually did this when I went back to America. I went back to America and I walked into a restaurant and I was like, oh, 안녕하세요. And I was like, oh my gosh, what's wrong with me? And they're like, why is she? Did you drop something? Like, what are you doing? Yeah, we don't have the same hierarchy at all. But we're very respectful when we first meet. So like you wanna make sure that you shake the hand really well, you look them in the eyes, and you use like you're not going to use slang with that person.
Yeah, but then this one, like shaking your hands, kind of like tightly.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah, that's important, right?
Yeah.
Like showing your confidence.
Correct. And you want this part of your hand to like meet. If you go like this, that's a horrible. Yeah, it feels like a fish is in your hand. So there's certain things that we have for style when you first meet to be like respectful, eye contact, good handshake.
How about this? In the business meeting, like shaking hands are really, really important, right?
Yes,
So
correct.
like this.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
No,
No?
that's disrespectful. That is actually disrespectful. That is only for two friends. Only. Yeah, if you did that at a business meeting, I think you will get fired.
Hey, boss, how you doing, bro? Right?
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
112% no.
No. Korean people have to learn,
Yeah.
when they get
This
a
is
job
what
and then
not
they
to
meet
do.
boss.
Don't do that. This is what you do. Oh, nice to meet you. My name's Megan. Thank you for having me today.
How y'all doing, bro?
This is what I'm saying. It's like, when do you meet someone? If this is your first time, if this is an official interview, important person that you're meeting, that's when you use different speech. And that's when you hold yourself differently.
Okay.
But
알았어요.
don't do that. Do not do that.
The band had a suitcase,
Yes, briefcase.
briefcase.
They're called briefcases.
His briefcase looked really
Cool, but old.
cool and
It was like trapped in time. Like everything in his briefcase was so old. It was like a time capsule.
But then since everyone there, nobody is bringing their briefcase, and then he's only one person who's wearing suit. So somewhat it looks cooler than anybody there. Everyone is wearing
That's one
casual.
perspective. Since you're wearing one, that's one perspective. The other perspective would be it looks outdated. But it does look official, like he cares. It looks like he's means business.
Yeah, he's ready to
Yeah.
work. He's ready to work like me. I'm
Yeah.
ready to work.
You're ready to learn English.
From beautiful teacher Megan Austin.
Come.
Okay, we're done.
Oh, we're done.
Yes.
The Intern is such a good movie. I think that these phrases are really good to learn. I hope that you really enjoyed this video. Hit the like button, hit subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Bye. 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 Bye.
Good.
I love that movie so much.
Yeah, we did.